Greetings, people! 'Tis I, 480 volts, and welcome back to Let's Play ICO. In this video, we're basically going to finish the game. This is probably going to be kind of a long video, but basically once we mess with that gate right there, we will not be able to save for basically to the end. So it's ride or die from this point out. So let's just go ahead and in the last several videos we've been working our way to lighting these beacons, and it illuminates the whole gate. Now that we've done all that, let's go ahead and have Yorda interface with the gate and see if her power works with it. Yeah, seems to be doing the trick, just like always. What's so fascinating, ICO? You act like this has never happened before. Okay, now that's never happened before. I'm actually nervous about that. You okay, sweet girl? You notice her hair changed colors on us. It's like bleached now. I'm not sure what the significance of that is. But, hey, gate and bridge. All right. Must have just used a lot of extra strength because it was a big gate and we're using a big bridge, so that's fine. That's fine. No, it's not fine. Something's afoot. I'm actually worried. Well, theoretically, all we gotta do is just cross that bridge and we're out of this castle. And maybe that would end the game? More stuff for Yorda to interface with. Well, as you can see now, I'm not entirely certain what has happened, but she is visibly weaker. As you can see now, she's staggering, kind of holding her chest like she can't catch a breath. And she will still follow you if you coax her. But you see she's walking a whole lot slower now. And what's more is if you grab her by the arm and you start walking around, you'll see here, she falls over. So, if you walk slowly, that won't be a problem. But, I'm worried about her. Well, let's just, let's try to leave this place, shall we? You'll be alright. You'll get your second wind back. That was just a big gate, right? Nothing significant's gonna happen, right? We'll be okay. I've got my trusty mace. I can take care of any shadow demons that come into contact with us. That can't be good. Oh no. Oh no. Don't die on me now. Not when we're this close to escape. Oh crap. Well, it looks like Ego's the one who's gonna die on me. Come on, kid, get back up. Now, at this point, you are moving the character. You want to jump. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that, I failed. Yeah, yeah, that actually sucks. Oh, I gotta redo all of that again? Oh, that's lame. I can skip the first cutscene, actually. Watch this. See, I skipped it. Let's try that again. Come on, get back up. can't believe I failed that. I usually get that on the first try. Because I've done a few practice recordings, or practice runs just to make sure that I can do all this. I can't skip this cutscene, unfortunately. So let's try that again. So she falls over. Now she's alive, clearly. So get back up. Run. There we go. Got it that time. Oh no, my mace! It's gone! Well, I like that Yorda caught him, though. You know, we've been helping her up all the time. Now it's her turn to repay us. But I don't think she's strong enough to pull us up. Not in her weakened state. You gonna let me fall, girl? There you go. There you go. We're okay. We're okay. Oh boy, there's no way that's a good sign. This can't be good. Oh, there's the evil mother. This definitely isn't good. Oh no! You let me die! Buddy. I have no idea what she said, but I swear it sounded like she said buddy. Well, Eco's dead. That's the end of the game, everybody. Best game ever. Oh, no, wait a minute. At this point, if you're playing on the PS3 or, you know, streaming from PlayStation Plus as I am, you will get a trophy at this point. Farewell. Since I've already played through this section, I've already got the trophy, but there you go. Alright, well, Eco's still alive. So it's kind of funny how if you fall, it's game over, but the cutscene ends with you falling anyway, so you have to fall on the story's terms. Now this is why we can't save, because Yorda's gone. So, we have to do some legit platforming. Now these jumps do not look like they're possible, but they are. But they're just barely possible. So you have to be very careful. I don't have my weapon, that sucks. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Thankfully, this is a checkpoint. This is a checkpoint. Now, I cannot save. That means if I quit this game, I'll restart before we even open the gate. So from this point, so there's no other save points to the end of the game. So at this point, it's ride or die. It's the end or bust. So we got legitimate platforming, like I said. You just got to, you can just barely make some of these. This one you can make with relative ease. This one's a little tricky. There we go. Now, at this point, you just want to jump over here to the solid ground. All right. And, oh yeah, by the way, camera is not necessarily your friend. I like that you can call out, but there's nobody here. Now, this whole area is going to be divided into several little checkpoints, so if you die, you don't necessarily have to restart that whole section over again. I'm not sure where they all are. I'm guessing this right here is a checkpoint in its own, but I could be wrong. Alright, we still have some puzzles to do. There's a chain there that I gotta do something with. This whole area makes me think that the game setting is kind of steampunk, because there's like water mills and we'll see some pipes later on. And anyway, we just pull the switch. And that does what? Lower the chain? Yeah. Now, you want to drag this block. You want to actually pull this block. Okay, come on. Pull this block. You want to drop it. You want to push it into the water, believe it or not. And then we just... Okay, well, I was actually going to climb down the ladder, but Eco, my controller just said, you know, who needs ladders? And Eco just plummeted off. You can move the block around while you're in water. That's handy. I think it's the only way you're going to reach this ladder right here, because you can't quite reach it while you're in the water. So just drag it relatively close, jump up there and grab the ladder. Now we got another switch we need to mess with. Ladders are for sissies! Okay. We still need the block. So we want to take the block with us through this gate. Yeah, like I said, I did some practice runs. And so I should be good. But man, Yorda's gone. Or at least we're gone. Like, we're separated from Yorda. I miss not having my friend around. Could never understand what she was saying, but she was cute anyway. Alright, just hop onto this chain. Pretty self-explanatory. And climb up. Don't bother trying to swing onto that patch of land. There's a lot. It's a little confusing where you're supposed to go, but that's why your good buddy 480's here, because I know what we're supposed to do. Just climb up here. And I didn't, like, cheat or anything. I didn't look on the internet. You'll figure all this out if you try hard enough. You want to push this guy all the way forward. It activates this section of water mills. That is handy, because that one conveniently has handlebars on it. So now, I think we better use the chain. I don't think dropping down there would be the best usage of gravity. We're done with the block. We don't need it anymore. Man, I hope we don't run into any shadow demons, because I don't have any kind of weapon. Of course, they only seem to be concerned with Yorda. Alright, now you want to jump and grab one of these handlebars. There we go. And just wait for it to put you right above here. ICO has barely a drop shadow, but he does have one. I think it's more like the lighting in here is just bad. It's so dark you can barely even make out a shadow, but he does have one. And then we just want to climb this. I'm recording this on another freakishly cold day, so that's nice. This section here is going to put your, it's going to test ICO's physical capabilities to the max. Just drop down here. We're going to run across this pipe. It's easier than it looks, believe it or not. I was worried that he would slip right off the edge with our camera. But no, it's pretty reliable. I've never slipped off that thing. So there you go. Now, unfortunately, this part here has given me a little bit of trouble. Trying to grab this pipe right here. He did it first try. I've had trouble in the past. Anyway, just climb to the very, very tippy top, and then literally just press the triangle button. And he'll jump, and he will grab that chain. And then now we just want to swing over to that chain. Like I said, I don't think there's any point in trying to get over to that section to his left. I advise climbing to the very end of the chain. Just tap down on the control, like just nudge the control stick down once, and he'll climb as far as he can without falling off. At this point, if you go down any further, he will fall off, so be careful. And jump onto this thing. Now, this part is a little tricky. First off, camera doesn't want to change until, like, right at the end. Second off, it's a little hard to grab these, and I've had him fall off before. Alright. Now this, I believe, is also a checkpoint, so if I die, I'll start over from here. Now we got more actual platforming going on. And if you just fall onto the ground below, we can work our way up through that ladder. But jump onto this, and then this part's a little tricky. We want to jump not... Oh, wow, I somehow made it. No, I fell off. I fell off. No big deal. It just prolongs things a little bit. Where am I? Where's the kid? There's the kid. Yeah, that part there is not very reliable. jumping off of that ladder. Let's try that again. This part, that's very tricky. All right, now we want to go down this way. And we just go through here. All right, this right here is a checkpoint. I know because I have died on this section many, many times. Because there is one jump that I hate above all else. But yeah, if you die, you'll just come back to that entrance right there, so yeah, game is divided up in this whole final section does have its fair share of checkpoints, but no save points. So like I said, if we quit the game, we have to restart from our last hard save, which was where we were right before opening the gate. And the camera right there, I don't like what it does. That's, again, I wish they would sort of remaster this game and bring it to a modern console. I mean, it's technically on modern console, but I wish they would remaster it a little bit. You know, give it a bit of a facelift, I mean. And maybe add an autosave. Alright, this is the jump I hate. This is where I kept dying. I think we want to do that. Okay, I made it first try. It just feels like luck every time I make it. It doesn't work the way I want it to work. Now these right here are two cylindrical pipes. And the camera is not your friend at all. So the best thing you want to try to do is to try to walk along the middle of these. But see how he kind of drifts over. That's because the camera's changing and yeah, all that good stuff. Right now, at this point, we're good. Alright, this too is a checkpoint. So if I die, I'll start here. And that's good, because this upcoming section did give me a little bit of trouble first time. Mainly because I didn't know where to go. Alright, this room. Well, just to give you an idea... Well, I can't show you because we can't see it. Alright, well, we'll talk about it later. Right now, we'll just slide down this chain. Go as far as you can, and then you want to swing over to this stone structure. Easy enough. Now, because this area is sectioned off, it's busted up in places, we want to get over there somewhere, how, or some way, some form or other. But because it's all kind of sectioned off and busted up, we have to take a long detour. So first we want to go here. Watch out for that. There's no railing here. So now we just run along this. Jump over that. You can easily make that jump. And then hop. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to hop. Come on, ICO. There we go. Hop up here. And we want to pull this guy over this way. It has a chain on the bottom, and we're just going to bring the chain closer to us. Pull it as far as it'll go. And I'm not a fan of this jump either. The camera... Yeah. Also, he never grabs it until he's almost at the bottom, and that always freaks me out, that jump. I always like, he's not going to make it, he's not going to make it, he's not going to make it, and then he grabs it at the last minute. I'm like, ICO, don't do that. Anyway, just get over here. I don't think... Yeah, I don't want to climb down this ladder. Yeah, they trick you. Just run over here, watch out for that thing. It's just a trip hazard. It's not even a trip hazard, it just blocks you. Watch out for these sections of the wall that come out. Jump over that. Don't fall. If you fall, you will die, so just be careful. Because it is a long way down. But we are trying to get to the bottom. We have to take the long way. Because ICO is not invincible to... he is not immune to falling or hitting the ground really hard. So climb down this ladder, this broken ladder. Now this part is yet again, it's another jump I don't like because you are just barely enough platform to stand on. But jump! Oh, okay, see, I messed it up already because... Jump! Whew, just made that. Okay, we're good now. We are good now. Now we just hit this ladder. And we just climb down. Ah, there's a set of Yorda doors, but she's not here, so how do I open those doors? Or gates, or pillars, or whatever you want to call them. Well, I'm glad you asked. Yeah, we can't do anything with these doors. So we just have to go this way instead. Hang on a second. Alright, now... a rowboat that we can't do anything with. No, we want to go... We have a very specific place we want to go. We want to go... all the way over here. Ah, something shimmery. I shall touch it. Of course, it could kill me, but hey, what else have I got to lose? So just climb up top. And press the circle button. Ah, it's a sword. But it's a glowing sword. That's a big old sword, too. Well... I think it's the most powerful sword in the game, besides an optional weapon you can get in New Game Plus. As you see, it's glowing. Kind of the same color as the energy that Yorda emitted when she interfaced with those gates, so this is our clue. This sword apparently houses the same power that Yorda houses. So we just take this sword over to these pylons, or to these gargoyles, rather. And there we go, we have Yorda's power in our hands. So who needs the stupid girl now? I can just leave this place on my own, but no, obviously, I want to go back for her. At this point, once you open those gargoyles, you do get trophy royal arms. So there you go. Let's flip this switch. Still, though, I needed this sword right at the beginning of the game. Wouldn't have had to bother with Yorda. And we go through here. Oh, well, wait a minute. This place looks familiar. Have I been here before? Yes, I have. This is the room where the game started. Well, the game started outside. This is the room where we took control of ICO. This is where we started our journey. There's the pod that he was left in, that he busted downward. Remember I told you to remember these pods? Ah, look over there. Shadow demons. I'm not gonna lie, this part's kind of messed up. It's dark, and yeah, you'll see. Yorda is a statue. They petrified her. Well, now that we have a weapon, let's kill the shadow demons. And we got music to go with it this time, too. Now, these guys... Okay, I'm gonna tell you, this part's hard. And it's not hard, like, I don't think there's any danger. I don't think these guys can ever kill you. And they go down in one hit from your sword. What makes it difficult, it's not really difficult, it's just drawn out. Because these guys are slippery, man. I mean, they've always been slippery, but... in the past, you could always bait them with Yorda. You could get them to just come up to Yorda and then attack them that way. Well, Yorda's a slab of stone right now, so they're not gonna. They have no reason to go after her. So there's a whole bunch of these things. Now I just want to. We're gonna be here for a while. So as you can see, some of these pods are lighting up. What's that all about? Well, it's time for me to explain something very dark. You see that these shadow demons, they look an awful lot like ICO. It's hard to tell, but they're not much taller than he is. They apparently have horns like he does. And I swear in that close-up, it looked like one of them's... its feet were shaped like it was wearing sandals like he is. So do you remember at the very beginning of the game, he told Yorda, I was going to be sacrificed here. And then he said, kids born with horns are sacrificed here. Well, if you haven't figured it out, as I am killing these shadow demons, more and more of these capsules are lighting up. Each one of these capsules corresponds to one of these shadow demons. The idea is, it's never so directly said, but the idea is that these shadow demons are the souls, the undead souls of kids over years and years and years and years, decades, centuries, whatever, that have been sacrificed in this temple. So yeah, think about that when you go to sleep tonight. ICO would have been one of them had he not busted that capsule loose and broken out. So, I will slay these shadow demons, the souls of these children, as they are the only thing that is standing between me and progression. But know that I take absolutely no pleasure in this at all. I'm not gonna be given some of my usual banter that I usually do when I'm fighting the other shadow demons. I don't know if those are also the souls of the children or not. Right now, I don't like doing this, but I have to do it. And that's not a knock on the game either. Like, this is... if anything, I commend the game because it's making me feel something while I do this. But yeah, you can look at how many are illuminated to track your progress, at least. We've gotten probably more than half of them. And like I said, and also what makes these guys, and like I said, these guys are so slippery too, so they try to stay just out of your reach. It's like they want to nab you, but at the same time they recognize the power in your hands that is the sword. So they're kind of scared of that. So it is very difficult. And yeah, one hit, they go down. So that's nice, at least. And this music is so eerie, too. Did I get them all? No, there have to be a few lurking around. You'll know when you've gotten them all because there's a cutscene. Oh, I guess I did get them all there because here's our cutscene. All right, well, I like to think positive at least and say that we put their souls to rest. And this happens. But what about Yorda? She's been petrified. Is there any way I can unpetrify her? Maybe the sword will do something. Yorda! I guess she's gone. She's immortalized as a statue. Oh, but I really liked Yorda. Well, if I can't bring her back, I can at least avenge her. What's through this set of gargoyles? Another elevator. What's over here? An empty room. Is that a throne? Looks like a throne. That must have been... Yeah. Well, there you go. It's a throne. Huh. Okay, there's nothing here. No welcoming committee, no reception, nothing. Alright, fine, I'm leaving. Wait, do I look like a waiter? Oh, it's the evil queen. I don't know if she's a queen or not. I'm just gonna call her the queen. This is a castle. She seems to be the ruler here. She's a queen. She's an evil queen. She's like Snow White in the Evil Queen. And what did you do to her? Too late? I don't think so. Well, good. Let it die, you old hag. So I guess she's gonna possess Yorda. Not if I can help it. Not if anything to say about it I have. Well, she's not here anymore, is she? So I don't care what she wants. I care what I want. That actually hurt a little bit. Ooh, busted off his horn. And there was blood from it, too. Oh boy. Now she's pissed. But guess what? So am I. It's boss time! This is the only boss in the entire game. So the first thing you want to do is pick up the sword. And I will explain why. The reason you want to pick up the sword is because what the queen does is she sends that shockwave. It basically fills up the entire room. You can't escape it. The sword protects you from it. And so did these pillars right here. These pillars that you can actually move around. So what I like to do is push the pillars as close to the staircase as we can. Because you're gonna have to move kind of fast, okay? Now the queen appears to have some sort of bubble around here, but let's go ahead and give her a slap. Well, that didn't work. So the sword flies out of your hands. At this point, you're vulnerable. If that attack hits you when there's no sword, you're getting petrified. Unless you stand behind the gargoyle, as I am doing. So yeah, you want to pick up the sword. Now I'm once again safe from her attack. Let's try that again. Alright, now it went that way. So quickly hide behind the pillar. This is why you want the pillar to, yeah. Now at this point, I advise moving the pillar until we see where the sword went. Ah, there's the sword. That's not too far away. Let me go ahead and pick it up. Alright, we are safe again. The reason I'm moving these blocks is because it's like, you know, so that way, when I go to pick up my sword, you know, a lot could happen between me picking up the sword and her doing her next attack. So it's like, you know, anyway, hit her. I think it fell in the same spot. Oh, nope, there it is. I think this music is more or less the same of what we were hearing when we were fighting the Shadow Demon, so that's kind of nice. Just a bit more dramatic. So just wait. Crap. Alright. Which way did it go? Doesn't appear to be there. Oh, there it is. In the wall. I'm gonna wait for her. She seems to be doing them quicker now, so I'm gonna wait. And now I'm gonna run over and pick it up. Quickly now, quickly. All right, we're safe. All right, her shield is down, but she's still gonna do her attacks, and she does them much quicker now. So let's find our trusty sword. As you can see, she's doing them a lot quicker. Now, where's my sword? It's all the way over there. I probably should not have done that. This is probably too much of a distance for me to make. You know what? I'm not even going to risk it. I'm going to push this block back. I'm going to see if I can make it to that one over there, but I'm going to have to be super quick. Good enough. Alright, we're safe. This one is a little closer to the sword. Alright, it's directly behind me. Just get ready to run. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up! Alright, we're safe now. We got it. But yeah, if you get hit without the sword, yeah, you get petrified and it's game over. But once her shield is down, you just give her a nice, good stab in the chest. And you are dead, queen. You undead hag. Oh, is that right? And... ow! There went his other horn. A lot of blood. That actually looked like it hurt. Oh crap, the castle must be getting ready to collapse. Like all good final bosses, she was the support pillar of her entire area. Could it be? Is she still alive? Uh-oh. Looks like Yorda is a shadow demon now. That's not good. But I believe she's still aware of herself. Like, you can see her like looking at her hand like that, so she still knows who she is in a sense. She's aware. So she hasn't lost her soul yet. And crap! There she is. Yeah, his horns are busted off. This is amazing to me because it's like all throughout the game we've been helping her, and it seems like the relationship has been strictly one way. Very asymmetrical. We seem to care about her, but we don't know if she cares about us. Now we see her actually trying to help us. I still love this music. This game doesn't whip out music very much, but when it does, man, it does. Yep. The whole area's falling apart. Alright, now this track that we're about to hear, it's called You Were There. And it is one of the most beautiful tracks. Well, it's a beautiful track is all I'm going to say. It's a beautiful song is all I'm going to say. I have been working on a remix of it to some extent, but I've left it alone on the backlog for a while. And I like how there's a child singing it. Probably a little boy. Oh, the rowboat. Yeah, that's good. We can get out of here. Yeah, get it moving and then hop in, right? Wait, aren't you gonna hop in? Yorda! She's staying behind. No! Yorda! Well, essentially, we've beaten the game. And that whole castle is... Dang, the whole thing's collapsing. Even the mountainsides. So yeah, that's ICO, everybody. Like I said, an underrated gem from the PlayStation 2. I love it, man. It does a lot with very little. I love how much context it doesn't give you. And it makes everything just a bit more powerful because of it. And man, look. The game's available. If you've got a PS4 or a PS5, if you're one of those people that even has a PS3, do yourself a favor and play this game. Okay? Because, oh man. Now, if you've stuck with me to the very end of this Let's Play and you've never played this game before, I will say, I think it's less impactful watching somebody else play it than it would be the first time, you know, you played it yourself. Like, discovering all the stuff by yourself would have meant something a little bit more. Shadow of the Colossus, I will definitely Let's Play at some point, though not for a while. I have other games I want to do. My next Let's Play, I already know what it is. It's going to be another GameCube title, but I'm probably going to wait a few days before I get started on it. Just, you know, give myself a break. So, yeah. Oh man, that track is just beautiful. I need to actually finish my arrangement of that song because it's gorgeous. And this track, I think we heard at the very beginning of the game, it's also very pretty too. So, yeah. Dun 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 dun. I shouldn't be humming it because there's a slight delay for my voice in the recording, and I try to sync it up, but I don't always get it right, so it'll be off. I love this scene right here. Unfortunately, it cuts out right before she boops his nose. That's the best part. Now, this was my second time playing through the game. Shadow of the Colossus, I've never actually played it. Like, I've basically loaded the game up and started it, but never actually played it. I've seen a full-on Let's Play of it, but yeah, I've never played it, and I've never played The Last Guardian. I'm gonna do those for the first time on this channel. So yeah. What a game. What a game. Nice. Oh, we're not done yet. Post-credits scene. Oh, good. He's alive. Well, at least we know the boy's alive. It sucks about the girl, but at least we know the boy's alive. Stranded on a desert beach, though. Now, the problem is I don't know exactly what's going to happen to the kid at this point because it's like, what are you going to do? Are you going to go back home where they tried to sacrifice you again? Like, none of that's ever explained. Or are you going to go live somewhere? I mean, nothing's really explained. And, okay, game. Are you gonna give us a black screen, or what? Are you gonna do something? You just gonna hang on this screen for a while, or what the heck? Oh, I can move him around! Yeah, we're technically not done yet. Fighting the final boss does not end the game. This is like Big the Cat in Sonic Adventure. You still take control of the kid, and you can do a few... Well, I say you can do a few things. You can walk around this beach. Well, that's nice. Now, why would I want to walk around this beach? Well, because there's something we need to see. We just want to keep walking this way. What the... I almost thought I saw something over in the water there. Must have been my imagination. Or maybe it was a bird. It was white, whatever it was. Barely see it with the sun blinding, the blinding sun glaring off of the sand. Nice touch with the sunlight on the sand, too. Yeah, no, there's definitely something there. It almost looks like a body of some sort. Could it be? Is that... That's not Yorda, is it? Is it possible that she somehow escaped from the castle? Huh? It is Yorda! Is she alive? She's moving! She's alive! Hey, baby girl, are you okay? Are you with us? Your hair's back to normal. Well, that's the end. Well, there we go. We finished it. I'm waiting a couple seconds because what's going to happen is it's going to ask if I want to save. And I am going to say yes, I'm going to save. I'm going to put it... I'll put it right here. And before I end off, let me just verify something. Once it finishes saving. So there you go. It took me about just over 7 hours to finish the game. So if I resume game, what happens if I resume game? Oh, it just brings me back to the title screen. If I load this up, I'm thinking this will give me like a New Game Plus deal. Yeah, I think this is the opening cutscene. So at this point, I think there's a New Game Plus deal going on. supposedly where you can even understand what Yorda's saying. I'm not gonna really deal with it. Yeah, I'm just gonna end off the video right here. I'm just gonna go through all these cutscenes. Yeah, I'm just gonna end off the video right here. I could make it to Yorda and try and see if I can understand her. I'll do that on my own time. And I'll leave it spoiler-free if you guys want to do it yourself and see all of the things that she's actually been saying to you. But that's as far as I'm going to take this. Like I said, had a really fun time with this game. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you decide to play the game yourself if you haven't already. And hopefully stay tuned for my next Let's Play, which will be coming out in a few days, like I said. So until then, I'm 480 Volts. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day. ICO, you are a beautiful experience. Pieces.